Alright, good afternoon and welcome back to Never Lift, the automotive channel that we do some flips, auctions, just a lot of different stuff, anything to do with the automobile, we do it. I do some how-to videos on mechanical and little tips and tricks on detailing and just insight on the car business altogether. I've been doing this for, Lord have mercy, flipping cars ever since I was 15. The first car I ever flipped was a 1968 Thunderbird 429 4-door with suicide doors on the back of it. I gave $75 for it and got a set of used tires out of the junkyard, white leather tiger paw. I'll never forget that. I give $25 for a set and they was about new. Changed them by hand, took them to the tire shop, and I think it was 50 cents a wheel and tire to balance them. So that's what I had in it, and I cleaned it up and stuff and sold it for $275 in less than a week. I was ecstatic. Buddy, I wish I could do that now and be ecstatic. I wish I could buy cars like that now. But I'm older than dirt anyway, so back then $100 was like $1,000 now, so it's just a different time, different place. But anyway, the car we're getting ready to show you here, but you probably already seen it in the background. I know you can probably see it there. It's the channel's new project car. I haven't had a project car on the channel. It's just been stuff I buy and sell, but this one is our new project car because it is actually going to be my son's first car, which might be a bad mistake. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But he seems to be really responsible driving. He does a really good job. He's nothing like his dad. He's not a speed demon, I don't think, unless he hides it awful well. I've been a hoonigan before hooning was even knew what it was. So anyway, back to the car. It's a 05 S4 Quattro. The Quattro means it's an all-wheel drive. It's actually a really nice sedan. My wife didn't know exactly what it was when I got it, and she said, wow, that's a good car for him, because we've been looking at BMWs, like 5 Series and 3 Series, and they're not that quick unless you get an M model, and then they're still not that quick unless you just get a really good one. You know what I mean. I'm not saying they're not quick, but I've had some 3s that just barely would fall off. They just wasn't that bad. And I've had some 5s that was just good driving sedans, not fast, comfortable, safe. And this car here has got all of that, except it's pretty quick. Right here, this is what we've done to it so far. We've got this one wheel scuffed and painted. This is the way they looked when we got it. And we was just seeing what color that he liked on it. And I recommended the gunmetal gray, and he liked it too, so that's what we put on it. Alright, so we'll start with the trunk first. And there might be some stuff in the trunk, I don't know. I can't remember what's in it. Okay, yep, there's some trash, a receipt, and a measuring wheel. I've been looking at some property, and I was measuring off to put a garage, so that's my excuse for there. I believe there's 14.2 cubic foot of storage in the trunk. It has a really, really good sized trunk, and over here should be a storage compartment, and I'm not sure what all is here. A storage compartment looks like, and a little storage compartment over there, a 12-volt outlet. So it's not bad. The seats do lay down. You pull right here. Oh no, that's for the trunk mat. Sorry about that. but it does have a the safety release for the trunk is not in here that I see, and the triangle's gone. Dang, we're gonna have to buy some parts on Amazon or eBay or something. But that's what it is, a project car. You'll have that. All right, the motor here. We'll walk around to the motor and look at it. It is a 4.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 with, I believe, 340 horsepower. There we go. And like I said, we just got it. We haven't cleaned it up or anything. Everything's hard to do one-handed. There you go. I like that Audi doesn't cover it all up with a bunch of junk. The antifreeze is good and pink like it's supposed to be. The oil was clean. It's due for a change though. The antifreeze is good. It's actually a good little car. We're going to get the stuff to change oil in it, and I'm going to learn him teach him how to change oil in a vehicle. I know he's 16, he should have done know that, but he doesn't. He's just now starting to get into cars. So anyway, 340 horsepower, that's at 7,000 RPM, 302 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500. The car's curb weight is 3825. Gross vehicle weight, I believe, is like 4916, give or take a few £100. The wheelbase, I believe, don't quote me on this, but the wheelbase is like 104 and a half, something like that. All right, well, let's get inside the car and see what we've got in it. The first thing you do when you open the doors, you'll notice that it has a black leather interior, and they are Recaros, which I love. They're very comfortable. Oh, they're very warm today, though. All right, let's get in here and shut the door. Starts right up. Oh my gosh, and it sounds so good. Let's open the sunroof up. I've got to charge the AC on it. The interior is flawless in this car. I don't know, can you see the Recaro there? It has power windows, locks, cruise, tilt, all that stuff. We're missing something though right here. A dashboard. And I don't know why. So, but we are. Alright. Let me get my seatbelt on here. Like I said, everything is difficult, one-handed. So we're going to put it on so this thing don't beep and go crazy. Alright. Now we've got our seatbelt on. It's a 6-speed manual transmission, which is very hard to find. I really didn't realize they was that hard to find. Me being a dealer, though, I usually don't look for automatics, or manuals, excuse me, because nobody can drive a manual anymore. But that's what I taught my son to drive on. That's what he started on, was a manual, so he's used to that. I think everyone should be able to drive a manual vehicle, just in case. You never know when you might have to drive one. I mean, it's not, which, I don't know, about everything's automatics now, so it don't really matter, I don't guess. I'm just showing my age. All these snowflakes out there, they've got to have automatics. And in a car like this, the manual brings it alive, I believe. Like I said, it's a 6-speed quattro all-wheel drive. Let's see what it sounds like here. it sounds good. I don't know if you can hear it or not. We're probably going to put an exhaust on it. It still has the factory exhaust and everything on it. This car was really quick in its day. 0 to 60 in like, what was it? Lord, it was either 4.8 or 5.2. I can't remember. I'm not a big car reviewer. I just know what they feel like when I'm driving them. But the car is smooth as silk, and it handles like it's on rails. I mean, you can tell it's got some power, and it does handle really good. The steering in it is, I wouldn't say it's light, but it's not heavy. I'm pretty sure it's electronic drive-by-wire, but it's still got a little feel to it. And man, it handles so good. I can't get over how it handles. But anyway, that I love this car. The fuel mileage, I guess I could tell you about that. It's not that great. We've been running 93 in it, and he's been the one driving it, so it's getting pretty decent fuel mileage. It's getting better than I'd get in it. I think it's getting somewhere around 14 and a half, 15, which is not great for a sedan this size, but you've got give and takes with everything. For the sound of the car, the performance of the car, I think you can give a little bit of that up for a little bit of gas mileage. So anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share these videos. My goal this summer, since we're under pandemic, is to get 1,000 subscribers, because it don't look like I'm going to be selling many cars, and I'll get bored and I'll make some videos. So if there's any videos you want to see, and there won't be no more auction videos either, all of my auctions have been canceled. You either have to do them online, or they're doing them just like a car lot. You've got a day to go previewing and a day to go make offers. So we'll just see what becomes of it. But anyway, again, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a good day. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all.